You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
And we are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a check on your weather and traffic.
It is going to be a thick and hot day out there, Chesley.
Yeah, some people catching some relief from that thickness already in the form of showers. Still very muggy out there, but let's take a look at it. Got some moderate rain now from Douglas County that extends down to South Fulton County over into Clayton County as well. And just south of that, we got some moderate pockets now starting to pop up. No lightning strikes associated with any of these. A few sprinkles up here to the north, Sandy Springs. You got some over into Cobb County as well. Again, sprinkles at best. More of this will take place as we head toward the noon hour today, and then thunderstorms after about 2 o'clock. They'll be isolated or scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Heat, the other story. A heat advisory in effect today from noon until 8 p.m. It's in the highlighted counties here, and you can see that's much of our area where we experience a heat index. That means when you have the actual air temperature and you factor in the humidity with it, you get a heat index. That heat index today will be above 103, maybe up to 105 and higher in some spots, and that can cause heat illness, so take your time outside for today.
And now to breaking news, a teenage girl is in the hospital following a chase and shooting.
And police say she was in the car with another girl when an angry ex-boyfriend came after them. Ariana Maniz is live with the latest. Ariana?
Aisha, Shara, the last time I spoke with police, the suspect, the ex-boyfriend, was not in custody, but they say they do know who he is. Atlanta police, they tell me that the 16-year-old was driving the vehicle and the 19-year-old was the passenger. It was actually the 19-year-old's boyfriend who shot at the two teens. The 16-year-old, she was shot twice, according to police. Now, police, they also tell us that the 16-year-old, she was the unattended target. Now, the two teens, they were able to get away and flag down police at Magnolia Street and Northside Drive, which is near the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The 16-year-old, she was alert at the hospital and able to speak to police. And as we get more information, we'll bring that to you live and on air. Back to you.
A chase through 2 counties ends with a messy crash and a wanted fugitive behind bars. Police say it all started after a fight at KFC, the restaurant in Coweta County. When police responded, they say 2 people jumped into a car and took off. At least 3 cars were damaged during the chase, including a Coweta County Sheriff's deputy's patrol car. The deputy is okay. 2 people in the car were arrested.
We could soon hear from some of former President Trump's top allies in the Fulton County Special Grand Jury. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, Rudy Giuliani, as well as other Trump campaign attorneys, all subpoenaed. The subpoenas are part of the investigation into possible interference by former President Trump in the 2020 election. The subpoenas say the witnesses must come testify before the end of August.
New this morning, Atlanta City Council is asking for landlords to face criminal charges if they don't maintain their properties. The council passed a new resolution last night. It goes after landlords who cannot provide sanitary, safe housing and encourages the Atlanta Police Department and Fulton County DA's office to investigate complaints about negligent landlords.
A new survey finds here in Atlanta the annual salary needed to, quote, be happy is about $121,000. It's according to GoBankingRates.com. Outside of the metro area, that number drops to about $93,000 for the state. But they also say if you're making in the range of $53,000 to $66,000, that's enough to at least reach emotional well-being. This morning, Juul electronic cigarettes are staying on the market for now. The FDA is putting a temporary hold on its plans to ban Juul cigarettes and says this pause is not a reversal of their decision. Officials say the products have been identified by health risks, but the company claims they have data that proves otherwise.
Here is a look at what you need to know before you head out the door. The suspect accused of killing 7 people and injuring dozens more at a 4th of July parade is set to show up in court for the first time. Prosecutors say Robert Cremo III opened fire from the rooftop of a building in the Chicago suburb of Highland Park on Monday. Prosecutors say he needs to stay in jail.
Officials say the U.S. is planning to snub Russia at an international meeting this week, and some are worried that Olympian Brittany Griner is caught in the middle of the tensions between the 2 countries. She's on trial in Russia, accused in what she calls a bogus smuggling charge.
The January 6th committee is gearing up for its next hearing. They just announced the date less than a week away. Right now, it is not clear who will testify or what the focus of Tuesday's hearing will be.
Today, President Biden is expected to head to Cleveland, Ohio, where he'll talk about pension plans for millions of union workers and retirees. This lines up with the announcement of part of the American Rescue Plan. The White House says it will protect workers who face significant cuts to their benefits.
This morning, today's Summer Savings Series continues with the old vacation favorite having its moment once again. camping. And NBC's Vicki Nguyen will tell you there is a host of cheap adventures to be had in the great outdoors.
Hey, good morning. Inflation is hitting us everywhere, but you can still enjoy the great outdoors without busting your budget. I'll show you how later on this morning on Today.
All right, stick around. Right after 11 Alive Morning News, Vicki shares how to get back to vacation basics with the plan you need and the stuff you don't need for a great friends and family camp out this summer.
Well, do you have plans for this afternoon? By noon, temperatures will be right near 90 degrees. We'll start to see some isolated showers beginning to form in the area. It's after 2 o'clock that some embedded thunderstorms will be in a few of those showers. 93 degrees will be our temperature by 3. When you factor in the humidity, of course, it's going to feel over 100 out there, folks. Keep in mind, we do have a heat advisory in effect for this afternoon. It won't expire until after 8 o'clock. That's when we'll start to see that temperature go back down. But by 6, we'll be at 91 degrees. Those scattered showers, thunderstorms, winds will remain light. But where we have those thunderstorms, there could be some gusty winds, maybe up to 50, maybe up to 60 miles per hour. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, got to keep a close eye on that one. Also, got to make sure we stand hydrated and safe in the AC.
Or in the shade, or wherever you can take a break. A few thunderstorms will give us some break or relief from the heat, at least for this afternoon. But some of those could pack some gusty winds as well. So we have to be on the lookout for both.
I know these are days you actually hope it rains.
Right.
Like,
Just give you a little bit of relief, right? It gets steamy after that, but you get some.
Cheryl, now we got to figure out more stuff to do with the kids if it's raining.
Oh, email me with suggestions, moms. Have a good day. Today's show is next.